How to speak English confidently and fluently. How to speak English like a native speakers. So good morning everyone. These are the questions in your mind and we are here to solve your problems. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new on our channel, please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video. So I'm going to tell you that how you can be a successful speaker in English. You cannot This is not just your problem of speaking English. Speak in English. There are so many people in this world who cannot speak in English, but they have the desire. If you have the desire to speak in English, so yes, you can learn English like a native speakers. Like if you have been in America or if you have seen an American citizens how they speak in English, they speak little fast, but if you will speak if you will watch a people of English people, yani it means that Britishers, how the Britishers speaks, you can see on the BBC News channel. You can see how the Britishers speak. They speak word by word. They speak word by word, and you can understand what they are speaking because they take the pause between the words and they speak little very clearly. But when the American speaks, they speaks little fast. So it is not everyone who can understand what they are speaking. So we are going to tell you how you can speak like a native speakers. In this 100 days journey, today is a day 10. I will tell you that how I learn basically English. If you really want to learn English, you just have to forget about the everything. You just try to do one thing, try to speak. Listen, there are the three ways to learning. Like, suppose if you want to drive a car, you have a Toyota and you want to drive a car. So, you can learn driving if you will sit along with a driver. That someone is driving a car and you are sitting along with them, so you can learn. Second, you can drive by your own self, but you have to first watch how to drive so that you have the basic training. So, and you can take the help of the instructors of the driving schools. You should go to the driving schools. Mostly people go in driving schools if they really want to learn to drive a car. Suppose if you really want to learn how to speak in English, so you go in a English speaking classes. So what you do basically, English speaking, what English speaking really means. English is speaking that if you really want to speak in English, you have to try to speak in English. And there are the two ways you can speak in English. First, make your own video while speaking in English. Another, second, speak in front of the mirror. Two advantages of speaking in front of the mirror. When you speak in front of the mirror, in this 2024, I'm going to tell you this video is really going to be helpful for you. Speak in front of the mirror so you can watch yourself and you can listen your own self. You can listen what you are speaking and you can watching your own postures and gestures. While speaking in English, the postures and gestures, your body language really matters. It will show your confidence. If you have the words, you have the vocabulary, so you can speak further. You can speak long. But if you do not have the vocabulary, you will look around and you will not able to speak anymore. But this is your practice time. This is your learning time. So that you can be, if you will learn well, if you will practice well, so you can successful in your interview. And even you got a chance to speak somewhere, like in a seminar, you got a chance to speak in English, you have to give a speech in English. So if you will do the practice of speaking English in front of the mirror, so you will be easily going to speak English in front of anyone, even you are in a seminar, even you are in any show. so you can speak English. But the practice really matters. How I learn, what I do, I read every day. Yes, I read a newspaper every day, and I would like to tell you that today's newspaper I watched the news that in basically in England they have showed that the English skills of the international students is really not impressive. What the Britishers are saying, the UK education system is saying that international students, those who are coming to their country from all over the world, they are not like as good as they should be in a English communication skills. So, if you really want to grow your career, if you want to go in a, you want to do a job, or you want to go for study for overseas, so you have to learn English, because English, we all know that it's a global language. It's a language of business. It's a language of international. Yes, you can learn English by so many things. As I learn English, what I do, I read every day. when when I read every day, so I get the new words, authentic word, which I can use in my next speech and for making a video for you. Why we are making this video for you? This is a very helpful video we are delivering you in my YouTube channel, so that you can improve your English communication skills. If even if one single person will learn how to speak in English and will speak English better, so it will be a like success for our channel, that you have learned English, because English is very easy. Just don't forget about the tenses and all that. You just need to focus on speaking. You just need to focus on the vocabulary. Yes, vocabulary really matters. If you have the words, so you can speak. Look at the child. Look at the child of American child, how they speak. They do not. They just learn English from their parents. Their parents tell them that this is that, this is that. Like, this is your school, this is your mom, this is your father, this is your house. So they just learn the English from their birth. Their parents tell them that this is your brother, this is your sister, about the siblings, about their relatives. They tell about all the things, their society, their car, each and everything. So they learn English at their home. And whenever they go out also, you will see that if you go in Canada also, you will see the 5-year-old child is speaking English very fluently. How? Because he is learning English at their home very quickly. So you have to do the same thing. You have to observe. Like, if I talk about, I do not have also an environment of speaking English, but reading really helps me. And if you have the environment, which is basically a common problem of so many people, those who are not a native speakers, that they do not have the environment, they do not have the people to whom they can talk in English. It is okay. It is not just your problem, it's a problem of so many people. I also face this kind of problem because I do not have such environment of English. So reading really helps me, because while reading we are observing. Whatever we are reading, it is storing in our mind, and we are adapting new words. The new words of the vocabulary is adding in our subconscious mind, and we can use these words in our next speech. And if you have, like you have the interview today, and if you will speak in English with the authentic words, so it will show that you are a expert in communication skills. It will show, and it will give a good impression in front of the others, and selecting of your chances in a job interview is very much high, because if you use these kinds of words, advanced words in your English speech, it is really going to help you. Even I would like to tell you about the IELTS also. IELTS is basically, what is IELTS? IELTS is a language test for English. If you want to go for study for Canada, you have to give that exam. Suppose you get a 5 band, so your visa will be rejected. What will you do? You have to work hard. You have to work on your listening, reading, writing, speaking, so that you can score more than 8 bands in your IELTS. It is possible. I have met with the students, those who have cleared the IELTS with the 8.5 and 9 band, and they are studying in a Canada in a public universities. Yes, and they are saving their money also, because if we talk about the comparison between the fee structure of public university and private university is very much high. If you get just the one way to get enrolled in the public university is to get a good bands in a IELTS examination. If you will get a 8.5 or the 9 bands in IELTS examination, so you can score your seat. Yes, you can save your seats in a public university, and you can study, and even you can get a good job, a placement after a completion of your course. Whatever course is, you are going to opt over there, you are going to study over there. So if you do the practice of English speaking skills, English communication skills, even if you do not have the environment, so I have tell you in my video that try to read, try to do a habit of reading. You can read newspaper, you can read book, you can read online books, whatever you like, and try to speak in front of the mirror. This thing is really going to help you to improve and to get a success. Yes, English is really going to help you in your whole life, even because it's a global language. Even you want to go for the job or you want to go for study for overseas, English will really help you a lot. The just need is your hard work, and not too much. You just need to pay 1 hour a day for English. If you will pay the 1 hour in a day for English, so you can easily successful in your English communication skills, and you will be able to speak English confidently and fluently in front of anyone. So that's all for today. I hope you will like the video of today. Please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video, and please be connected with this 100-day series. Thank you so much.